I'm so glad you're back again this week. Did you have a good week? I hope you did. All right, let's start with our songs, and then of course we're going to get into our really awesome lesson. Ready? What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to brush our teeth? No, 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 it's not time to brush our teeth. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to eat breakfast? No, 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 it's not time to eat breakfast. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to take a bath? No, 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 it's not time to take a bath. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to go to bed? No, 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 it's not time to go to bed. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time for Bible class? Yes, 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 it's time for Bible class. Good job, guys. How about we do our little bitty seed song again? You remember it from last week? Get your little bitty seed out. Good job. Ready? The Word of God is like a little bitty seed scattered all around. The Word of God is like a little bitty seed scattered all around. You got some in the road, you got some in the weeds, but everywhere you go, you got a little bitty seed. The Word of God is like a little bitty seed scattered all around. Good job, guys. That is just the best song in my opinion. All right, let's think of one more good song. All right, you're gonna have to stand up. You gotta stretch. This one, it's a good one, but it's gonna take some energy. Are you ready? In the beginning, God made the sea, and the forest filled with trees, and the mountains up so high, and at the top He placed the sky. His fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. But in the middle He had some fun, and made the hippo that weighs a ton. Hip, 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 hippopotamus, hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Hip, 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 hippopotamus, hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Good job! Oh, that one is, kind of a workout, you know what I mean? Okay, let's talk about what did we learn last week. Do you remember? We learned about the tabernacle. Good job! So remember, the tabernacle is just a house for the Lord to live in with the Israel people because they were His special people. And so wherever they went, they took the tabernacle with them, and God lived there too. Well, this week, they have finally made it out of the desert to the promised land. Do you remember? They've been traveling for such a long time. Like years and years and years. They've been in the desert trying to make it to this land that God promised them way, way back when He helped them escape from Egypt. Do you remember that? Well, they finally made it, okay? And so they're outside of this land. They're right on the edge of it. And they send 12 men into the land to kind of check it out, okay? They want to make sure that it's safe for them to go in there. And so they send 12 spies. Do you guys know what spies are? They're like people who make sure things are okay, but they're very secretive, okay? They're very quiet, and nobody should know that they're there, okay? So they send these 12 men out to check out the land. And when the men come back, they say, whoa, it's really pretty. And the land is just flowing with milk and honey. And there's a lot of fruit. It's beautiful. But 10 of the men, they say, we just need to turn around and go because there are people living on this land and they are strong and they are big and we will never be able to fight them, ever. And the other 2 spies, their names are Joshua and Caleb. And they said, guys, are you forgetting where we are? God brought us here. He told us to come here. We can take those guys because we have God on our side. But the people, the Israelites, They said, "No way, Jose. That is just too scary. We can't take on big, strong men like that. No." And God was so upset with these people. He just couldn't. He said, "Why do you guys not understand? I brought you here." And so, because they were so scared, God punished the Israelite people, even Joshua and Caleb. And so they had to go back out into the desert for 40 more years. Oh my goodness, that's such a long time. And so after the 40 years, when all of the old people had died, then they were allowed to go into the promised land. And it was just so magnificent. It was so pretty and beautiful. And there was milk and honey and huge grapes and lots of fruit and trees and water. And it was so cool. They should have trusted God in the beginning, right? Because then they could have been there even long, like for the last 40 years, they could have been there. But they didn't. So let's remember from this story, even when we're scared, we have to trust God because He is so much more powerful than we will ever be. Okay? So the Israelites, they learned this, but they kind of learned it the hard way. They had to wander again and walk through the desert, and they were so tired, I'm sure, and that just does not sound very fun to me when they know that there was this really cool place waiting for them. So let's remember to always obey God and always trust in Him, even when we're scared. Okay, well, next week we have another cool story. Of course, all of the stories of God are so cool, aren't they? All right, be here next week and we're going to have so much fun. Love you. Have a good week. Bye.